The old man placed a seed between the corpse's legs and gently covered it with soil. Then he planted another seed on the chest and did the same. In this way, the dead bodies became natural fertilizer, and there were many such corpses aboard the ship. The seeds planted on the bodies became their only hope of survival on this isolated warship. Before long, the seeds slowly began to germinate. The old man carried the sprouting plants back into the cabin to cultivate them. He crushed chicken feed to use as fertilizer, while the flesh cut from the bodies was used as temporary food. But as days passed, the stored meat was soon completely consumed. Driven mad by hunger, the young man desperately demanded food from the old man. To protect the plants, the old man made a painful decision. He picked up a knife. Not long after, he opened the cabin door and handed out a piece of fresh meat. It was obvious. The meat had been cut from his own body. The woman burst into tears, unable to bear the sight. The girl noticed something was wrong. She rushed into the cabin and saw the starving young man eyeing the hen, even though it hadn't laid egg yet. She tried to stop him, but hunger had already driven him insane. Without hesitation, the girl rolled up her sleeve and cut a piece of flesh from her own arm. But when the young man looked at the hen, human flesh suddenly no longer seemed appealing. He raised the knife, determined to kill the chicken. Just as he was about to strike, the girl grabbed an axe and swung it down from behind. Sometime later, the plants grown from the corpses finally bore fruit. Even better, the hen had begun laying eggs. The woman greedily devoured a potato when suddenly she felt a sharp pain in her stomach. But instead of fear, she smiled with relief. In that moment, hope returned once again. As time passed, the child gradually grew up, but the peace didn't last. One day, the woman discovered scattered remains on the ground. She immediately realized her son had dug them up. Sensing danger, she rushed into the cabin, only to find that her son had somehow found a handgun. During a meal, the child suddenly aimed the gun at the only remaining hen. The woman instinctively stepped forward to protect it, but to her shock, the rebellious child turned the gun toward her.